Hello, I'm Jill Marie, founder of SVH and Serenity Ministries. And today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about how easy it is to shift the dynamic of the way your life is unfolding by changing your attitude, changing your mind, and changing the way you project your feelings and your thoughts about the way life is unfolding for you in the moment. I know that all of us want to be rich and fit and ageless and to have every relationship in our life be honoring and supportive. And those of you with kids, to have all your children be honor students in every sense of the word. And maybe even to have a life partner that somewhere along the line wins the lotto or at least comes home with a great big paycheck every week and just hands all that money over to you because you absolutely know how to spend it wisely. For some people, just having enough money to pay their rent or their mortgage and their electric bill and to have the basic necessities is a really big deal. I don't want to say that it's a bad thing to work to make ends meet. But if you embrace the law of attraction literally, we all ought to be rich. And I know how that sounds, but the way energy flows to fuel what we think and believe and say and do, we really all ought to be rich and be living the life of our dreams too. Every single aspect of our life, shoulda, coulda, woulda, be absolutely ideal, unfolding as if we have a magic paintbrush in our hand, creating a masterpiece of what we want to unfold in every moment. So think about it for a minute. If the paint on the end of your brush was magic and everything you painted on your canvas of this life did come true, what would you be focusing on right now? Well, I can tell you that moaning about what you don't have and being frustrated about the way things are and pondering and voicing negative depictions of what currently is doesn't fix any problem. Instead, it fuels more of the same. Negative thoughts attract negative realities. It's as simple as that. Your thoughts really are like magic paint. And that paint really does have the power to spark the life-transforming changes that you're dreaming of. And you don't have to wait. It can happen for you right now. Almost everybody is familiar with the law of attraction and understands that thoughts are things. And they, in your words, depict the desires of your heart. And they fuel the realities into being. But to whatever extent you will allow them to. Now that's where you might think that I'm talking crazy talk, because nobody sits around planning disasters and problems. But they still happen, don't they? That stuff still happens. And it's got to be coming from somewhere. Have you ever seen a cardboard puzzle with missing pieces or pieces that don't fit? Manifesting can be a lot like building a puzzle, because some of the pieces of the image that you really, really want to see come to life in your picture may not fit into the framework of the current depiction, even if you try to mash the pieces in. It's kind of like someone took out some of the correct pieces and put extra pieces from another puzzle in the box. So really, there's no way to have the whole picture come fully into place without those missing pieces. And that's where SVH comes in, because you can use the tool quantum level reprogramming to identify and rescript the seeds and foundations of limiting genetic and current life beliefs that are stopping or blocking you from easily just sliding all of the ideal pieces of life's puzzle into place to form the most glorious picture of your life that you are empowered to create into being. And with SVH, you can even create and replace new puzzles and new pieces for your life picture that fit the ideal vision of what you want that picture to look like. You have the ability to create anything that you desire already. You just need to get past you and past your great-grandparents and some of the stuff that your parents and teachers might have told you and some of the belief systems that are supported by collective consciousness, and some of your own fears and some of your own perceptions and beliefs about realities that are erroneous or maybe just not quite true. But when you've done that, you can pretty much create anything you want, because then you will only think, say, believe, and do and create the things that give you the confidence to create that happy, ideal life reality of plenty. Plenty. More than enough. And you'll let yourself have it too, because beliefs that you don't deserve it, or the dream stealing can't mentality, doesn't exist in focused clarity. And focused clarity comes from a quiet mind that is not polluted by negative thoughts and fears and anger and discontent. Instead, the quiet mind is super saturated with ideas and openness to possibilities and all these different incredible plans and hopes and dreams that you know you can create. SVH is a tool that can help you gain the clarity of a quiet mind, so that magic paint on the end of your paintbrush only creates masterpieces. So, in life, take the time to figure out what you really want that life to look like and to be like. And then design the picture that you want your life to look like. And get out that magic paintbrush and your paints and start making it happen. Identify the words and thoughts and actions that are pouring water on the manifestation fires that you are creating, and use SVH to help you get those dream stealers out of the way. This is the most exciting time in the world to be alive. So make this the year that catapults you to the top of the heap. Do that by visiting serenityvibrationhealing.com and let it help you. Let SVH help you. Find a Serenity practitioner or a teacher to help you to identify the puzzle pieces that don't belong in your box, that don't belong in your life. Jump into Serenity so that you can discover the sweet clarity and focus of a quiet mind that inspires masterpieces in every area of your life. Namaste.